So we now need a new number one wide receiver, right? After the things that have transpired the last couple days, I'm not gonna talk about it. That's behind us. The Houston Texans now need a wide receiver, and now you're in a position in the draft where you could draft one. He's 6'4", he's a stud. He's been on primetime. He's been on the national championship. The Houston Texans, with their second-round pick, need to draft T. Higgins, wide receiver out of Clemson. Cue the intro.
The city of the dream team, Hakeem, two-ring, Beyonce, yeah, man. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hot spin.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calavillo. We're still doing the giveaway for one of these posts just like this up here. Be subscribed, guys. We're almost there. So T. Higgins is somebody that the Houston Texans need to target. And here's why he might fall to us. There's about 15 franchise wide receivers in this draft. You know, there's CeeDee Lamb, there's Jerron Jeudy, there's Denzel Mims, and there's T. Higgins. I think T. Higgins is going to be perfect for the Houston Texans. And here's why I say that. You got to look at him. He's a 6'4" wide receiver who could run a 4.5. He is a mismatch wherever he goes. I'm sorry, there's not a lot of tall corners in the NFL. And even if there is, T. Higgins, you're not going to stop him. He has hands and he has finesse. And what I mean by finesse is it's going to look like the man's running slow motion and he's running at the speed of light. He's going to position his body to make the right catch. He's not a physical wide receiver. He is a finesse one. So he's going to put his body in the right situation to pluck the ball out of the air. He could win the 50-50 balls. He is a deep threat. He is a red zone threat. And that is something that Deshaun Watson needs. And not only that, is he comes from Clemson. You want to erase this whole drama that's been going on. You get a wide receiver like T. Higgins because he can change a franchise like this. Nobody expected DeAndre Hopkins to be the type of wide receiver he was when he was drafted number 27. Now you're in that same position with T. Higgins. He is a mismatch on the field. If you look at him, he just looks like a big wide receiver. The man is 6'4", guys. He's huge. He reminds me of an AJ Green, and you guys know how AJ Green plays. AJ Green, he had 8 straight years of 1,000 yards receiving until injuries caught up with him. You need a wide receiver flashy like that now that Deshaun Watson is going to enter his prime, and let him do work. Because as much as people hate Andy Dalton, he was a good quarterback, and him and AJ Green, they flourished. Deshaun Watson's still young. T. Higgins is still young. T. Higgins can be dynamic for the Houston Texans, and I'm super excited about the chance of getting him because he could be right there, ladies and gentlemen. Your franchise wide receiver could be right there in T. Higgins. He's thick-skinned. He's been in the national championship. He's won one. He's played in the big-time games. He showed up. If you saw that end around where he got the ball, ran it into the touchdown, and he ran over the LSU safety, that shows you that he is ready for the NFL, and his game is going to transition nice because he could go up and get the ball. And that is something that the Houston Texans have not had, even with DeAndre Hopkins. You did not have a receiver who could just pluck it out the air, and that is something that T. Higgins could do. If Deshaun's ever in a situation, you throw it up, T. Higgins is going to get it. Bill O'Brien, you screwed this team the past couple days. Free agents don't want to come here. You could erase that by getting T. Higgins, a franchise wide receiver, and help restore the faith in Houston, because right now we are in shambles. We're fearing that we might lose our quarterback. We just lost our number one wide receiver. Get T. Higgins and put this Houston Texan at ease. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Should we sign T. Higgins, or is there another wide receiver out there who I should be taking a look at? As always, guys, go Texans. You have a blessed day.